What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Wizard 101.
With me,
Yeah,
Galen.
with Galen, with the real GOH, with the real
Yeah.
GOH.
Oh, by the way, I changed my channel name from my actual name to Galen Owlheart. So
Yeah, from Michael
come on, like
Frasenberg.
subscribers.
Hmm.
I saved an extra one. You got six now.
What, me?
hmm
Oh, I
I
do.
saw some friends who go subscribe to you, so I think
Oh,
that's why.
yeah. I know who that subscriber is, by the way. It's a friend of Connor's.
Wait, so you have no actual subscribers, not your friends?
Well, not yet. I don't think.
Aw, come on, dude. Ask your friends to subscribe to you.
Well, you
Tell
don't
me.
have any friends, so shut up. Okay. Anyway, Okay, so anyway, this video will just be on my thoughts about Christmas Part 2 and just what's gonna happen. Alright,
I already
to
made a video
start,
about that.
huh?
Huh? I already made a video about that.
Yeah, I know. Um to start us off, new areas. I've been thinking about stuff like the Starfall Sea, because that sounds really cool. This is the perfect time to ask you, Galen, is there something about some sort of desert in Part 2? I think I remember something about that. Some sort of like desert.
Yes.
What's it called?
Um, us finish of the game called us a hard desert. It's like something with a K desert, like the Kobe desert. I don't know what it's called.
The Krampus Desert.
Krampus desert. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Krampus Desert. So Krampus Desert, very exciting. Okay, not only new areas, but new ones. I have a conspiracy. Um, okay.
Oh,
So for the beginning of part one, they had the Storm Commander's baton and Staff of the Subjugator, a fire and life wand. Then just as like part two hype was dying down and people were like kind of losing hope in it, they released two more wands, the Talon of Pestilence and excuse me, the Spear of Tenacious Resolve, a storm and a balance. So my conspiracy is that in part two, they will be releasing a ice, death, and myth wand. Maybe there will be new shadow weapons. Yes, he said that. Maybe there'll be new shadow weapons with shadow spells. Maybe they'll start releasing astral weapons again, because that'll be cool. Remember how they had the crescent axe of the astrals released in Zafaria? Remember that? Yeah, I bought that in the Aquila test realm, so I thought that was pretty cool. Um,
God.
I really like this crafting chamber right here. It's a beast. It's got lightning and lava and spikes and fire hammers and more lava. So it's cool. I'm
We
right
can't
at
even talk about
I, I'm at
right.
I'm at the Groot Spire right now. I'm right in front of Malister's chamber. Um, yep.
Where are you?
I'm right in front of Malister's chamber. I just told you. In DS.
DS
Yep.
conspiracy.
Um, it's not even a conspiracy. Okay. Okay. New armor. New armor. I don't think they'll have any more dropped armor because we kind of have Hades for that. But I do believe that there will be some new Crown Shop armor coming out in Khrysalis Part 2 that is defensive. Because if you look at the school specific ones, well, except for Ice, um, all of them, except for Ice, are offensive. Maybe they'll have an offensive. Oh, balance. Balance, sort of. Balance gives a resistance out of the whole thing. Maybe they'll have like a better defensive because the ice one is not all that great. Um, but maybe they'll have a better defensive one. Because the Valiant attire actually has pretty good resist, but it has really bad damage though. So the Valiant attire is obviously defensive. So maybe they'll come out with like an offensive version of that in part two. But for the rest of the school specific ones, for the most part, it's all defensive. So I mean, it's all offensive. So hopefully in part two, they will they release a new defensive Chrysalis crown chop attire. One thing, let me just like kind of cut in for a second. Kingzile, can you please change the look of the Archangel's attire for guys because it looks stupid? Galen, can you back me up there? No? Okay, fine. Um, I think everyone can agree that the Archangel's attire for guys looks stupid. I mean, what guy is gonna wear something that looks like this? Here, let me just put on my colors. Um, what guy, what guy is gonna wear this? All right, seriously. I mean, okay, no guys are gonna wear this. All right, they really need to change that. I don't know what, but maybe they change it to make it look more like the Guardians or something like that. But it looks really stupid. Um, enough of that. What next? Let me think. Oh, new pets. Maybe there will be new pet vendors. Because I know they're releasing they're releasing their first pet vendors in Part 101. So, maybe they will be releasing new Chrysalis dropped pets like the flying squirrel. I can't really think of any other dropped ones, but I know flying squirrel's dropped. Um, the mermaids isn't like a dropped one. Oh wait, that's an aqua pet. What am I thinking of? Oh, the tarantula hawk wasp. That one's dropped, but it's also in the crown shop. Let me take a look at the pets. Um, the bronze golem. That's an aqualin pet, but was released with Chrysalis Part One. Like I said, the tarantula hawk wasp. Um, little siren, golden ram, stuff like that. I like tarantula hawk wasp. I think it's pretty cool. Um, a tarantula hawk. I think that's just what it's called. I think it looks pretty cool. I wish it was bigger though. I saw a video about it a while back, and it's tiny. I really wish it was bigger. Um, but like they said in Pirate 101, Galen, you probably don't know this because you don't follow Pirate 101. But they when pets rank up in from like teen baby, I mean like teen adult, ancient, epic, mega, they get bigger as they go up those rankings. So that's pretty cool. Um, Alright, so new pets, I really hope that they do because that'd be really cool. Um, Let me think. How the final battle goes. How what they plan on having in store for us is just I'm really excited because if you think back, there's a reason. Galen, are you doing that on purpose? Are you seriously crumpling paper? Okay. There's a reason I'm in Dragonspire, and there's a reason I'm at the crown. I'm at the Great Spire right now. As you can see, um, the Titan Dragon up there, frozen in his stoneness. You know what? Okay, hold on. I gotta end the Let me see if I can. You know what? I can't do that right now. Um. Anyway, just trying to deal with that. You know, he's Galen. He does what he wants. Um. Well, how the final battle goes. Like if you guys remember from back with Malistaire and Dragonspire and stuff like that, I will never forget Dragonspire. It's my favorite world. Um, you know what? I'll put on my dragon mount right now. But as you remember, there was there was some pretty cool stuff. Um, there was like the whole cutscene with Malistaire talking to Cyrus Drake and saying, "No, I will release the Titan Dragon. You
Oh
can't
boy.
stop me." And then like he summoned Sylvia Drake's spirit, and like of course it wasn't really her spirit, but he he like made a fake one, tried to convince Malistaire to not do it. But then like you had to defeat him in combat and whatever. And then like he died and went with Sylvia, and then he was respawned in Azteca, as you all know if you've done Azteca. Um,
Mhm.
I'm not only talking to you, you know.
Mhm.
That's Galen for you with his stupid humor. Um, so I'm really excited for how that's gonna go. I mean, even like just little things. Like there was one quest in the Last Wood where you had to like light these logs on fire and like collect this like flammable powder, and then like what are the what are they called? The mouse knights or something like that. Um,
Last night.
well, they're like the burrowers. The
Yeah.
burrowers came in and then they dropped the explosives on the wall, and it was like a huge animation thing too. Like there was like zooms and stuff like that. It was almost like a cutscene, and so it was
Yeah.
really it was really cool. So I'm
Hmm.
hoping they maybe can do something like that. Can you stop that, please?
I make my lunch.
I know, but you're like crumbling paper.
I'm not.
How come I can hear it then? Anyway,
'Cause-
um, so I'm hoping they have something like that. Um, for as far as spells for part two, I'm hoping that I know it's gonna sound kind of weird. They might have new shadow magic, but what I'm really hoping for is maybe like something like light magic because of the Council of Light. I mean, there's Morganth with her shadow magic, and it's like super crazy, and like you
OP.
know, yeah, it's super crazy OP and stuff like that, and so it seems really cool to me. Um so mm, so yeah,
Hmm.
maybe some sort of like light magic, but instead of like transformations to something else, like maybe light magic could be like enhancing a shield, like the way you enhance a blade, or enhancing one of your your piercing blade, like the blade that pierces. It's called like a spear or something. You do that, like you enhance a blade, something like that. Maybe that's light magic or whatever. Which is it's just like advanced sun magic almost. Just like shadow magic is almost like advanced moon magic. There's no way they're really gonna try and advance star magic, but um, people are saying maybe
That
shadow
makes
auras and stuff like that. I'm just hoping for light magic. I just think that sounds really cool. Um, because I mean, each school kind of has an opposite, like fire and ice, life and death, myth and storm, balance and astral. I just that's what I kind of do because balance really has no
was
opposite.
not life.
I said life and death.
Oh.
Um, and shadow really has no opposite, so they kind of have to do that. They kind of have to make a life school. Um, but anyway, let me think. What will happen to Morganth? In the end, I mean, it kind of, you may have a good suspicion, but yes, I am referring to a list. Before I did this, I wrote a list of all the things I wanted to talk about. So, because it was a lot. What will happen to
That'll be a
Morganth?
mess of math.
I don't know what you just said there, but it was probably insulting. So I'm just gonna figure out what you said that. Um, knowing you
I
was
could
probably
talk
an
now, so
insult. Um, um, what will happen to Morgan for the most part? Most likely she'll just die, and she'll just leave us alone forever. You know, like kind of like Malistaire. But hopefully, it'll because Malistaire was more like he's just evil because he wants his wife back, and he's like, no, I just want to save my wife, and but he's a little crazy, so you kind of have to just destroy him, and like you sort of feel bad about killing him, but not really. Um, but with Morgan, she's just pure evil, and she's just like, you know what? I want to destroy everybody, and I want to rewrite the spiral in my own image, like the way she did in Azteca, or the way she tried to do. Um, I think the way, like just referring back to Azteca, I think the way that they actually was like, instead of like, because everyone's just like, yay, it's like a movie where or like like one of those lame TV shows where every episode there referring to like the Powerpuff Girls or something because my sister watches that. Like there's Mojo
exactly
Mojo the
that.
monkey, and then like he does something bad, and the Powerpuff Girls go and beat him up, and then save the day, and everything's happy. But in
And I
S,
think you watch that.
I don't. My sister does. Um,
Mm-hmm.
shut up. You watch Teletubbies. I mean, we all know.
Teletubbies. Oh,
Yeah, you
okay.
do. Um,
Of course.
so yeah, yeah. That's your mojo. I almost fart. Um, so cause like that's just kind of like an analogy. Like I mean, every world at the end you just save them. They're like, oh my gosh, we're so happy. Thank you so much. Let's pay you like
Except for
$1 billion.
Azteca. Except for Azteca.
That's what I'm gonna say. Except Azteca, Azteca, they actually like you fail. Like you had to make a choice whether to stop Morganth and like destroy the comet or something like that.
Azteca was dark.
I
It
can't
was
remember. It was
darker.
either. Oh yeah, it was. You had a choice to whether to stop Morganth and let the comet just crash into Azteca, or you
I
had
saw something.
what?
What if once you defeat Morgan, you go back to Azteca and save it? Conspiracy!
Maybe. What I was gonna say was, um, like, because your choice was either uh, to stop Morganth or save Azteca and let Morganth get away with her plan, and so you stopped Morganth from rewriting the spiral in her own image, but you let the comet crash. You let the comet crash into Azteca. But now, like, it was all for nothing though, because now she's getting the Lords of Night to learn the song of creation. So yeah, um, like what Galen was saying, what if like you go back and save Azteca? My original thought about it was before I knew there was even gonna be one part two was that what happens is in the end you're like fighting her and then she like escapes somehow because that was in another battle too, like someone you were fighting somebody and then they just flee. That happens a lot of and what
That's something funny.
what
Early 2014.
yeah, that was real funny. Early 2014. They should have at least given us a month, but they probably didn't know
Yeah, I'm
because
caught up. I'm good. You should catch up.
yeah,
Use the time wisely,
yeah,
Matthew.
you keep telling me that, and I try, but I'm really busy, so
Yeah, those
I have things that Galen doesn't have, like school and a life
hard.
and other video games and stuff like that.
You're a loser. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, look who's talking. Look in a mirror. Look in a
I am.
mirror.
It's funny because I'm looking one currently.
Wow, that's funny. Anyway, my original thought was like you're fighting her and then she escapes and then she rewrites the spiral in her own image and there's you get teleported back to Wizard City and everything's like dark and it's like black and purple and like reddish and there's like evil and there's like in the commons
Dark sprites.
no, not like dark sprites, but I mean like things that look like Brimstone Revenant, but only like black with like purple glowing eyes or something like that. You know what I mean?
That's a little too extreme there.
Oh, Kayla needs to ask me something. Um,
Kayla.
yeah, Kayla Summer Breeze, just random girl.
Yeah, Kayla though.
But you rewrite and like you go to Merle Ambrose and he's like evil, and then like Gamma's like all black and what if she has like horns or something? That'd be really cool. And then you have to uh you have to
Spiral. What if you got the song of creation?
yeah, like you take the Song of Creation into your own hands, and then like you have to reverse it, and then what?
Whatever happens, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be game
Well,
changing.
yeah, it's gonna be big. But like you get it in your own hands, and you have to go back and like undo what Morganth just did. I think it's gonna be really intense if it happens like that. I mean it'll probably be really good. But knowing me, I always have really bad estimates for what's gonna happen. You know what I estimated the final world was gonna be?
What?
I estimated Darkmoor. Because I mean it's a pretty educated guess.
You're right. You were close. You were close.
I mean, yeah, it was a pretty educated guess because, I mean, according to what?
Remember how Darkmoor was like in the Pirate 101 spiral thing? Remember?
No,
you can
there's
like fly through. You see distant world. What if that was actually Khrysalis? And everyone mistake it for Darkmoor.
no. It is Darkmoor because, Khrysalis, you never see anything red. If you noticed, there's nothing red in that world. Like literally, there's nothing red.
Oh, did you see? Have you ever seen Khrysalis in the spiral Pirate 101?
No, but I have seen.
Oh, by the way,
I have seen. What?
Wizard 101 has confirmed Polaris as a world.
Really? When?
Yes. Dude, in Zafari, remember? First of all, it was always been rumored and stuff.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, they confirmed Polaris is a world, not that it's going to be released in Wizard, though. It's going to be released in Pirate, I know that. But enough about Pirate. But something along the lines of that happens. She succeeds, you have to go back and undo it, and it's really hard. What if you have to fight Merle Ambrose? Like evil Merle Ambrose? That'd be really cool, I think. Alright, yeah, just like on the subject of Merle Ambrose, what happens to him? what happens to him? Like, does he come to help you, and then he gets like almost like evilized or something? And
Evil Eye.
yeah, I'm just that's a reference to Skylanders. Um, uh, like not really evilized, but like he gets caught in some sort of like when she writes in her own image, and it's like, he gets caught in the vortex or whatever of like her evilness, and then he becomes evil, and you have to fight him. What happens with the Council of Light? If that, hopefully like at the end of this. You know what would just make? Do you know what would just really make my day? Which probably this probably won't happen, but like at the final battle, Morganth has like all her minions on her side of like this dark, like Khrysalis, almost like a field, but like not really, just like a wide space of area. And then like on your side, you have like all of your allies from like every world, like your allies from like you have the burrowers, you have the knights from Avalon, you have the samurai from Mushu, you have like the
Like your
you have
heroes.
the yeah, you have like the teachers on your side, and there's like epic battle cutscene, and like you chase Morganth into like her her chamber or something like that. Um and like the Council of Light comes to help you, which is I think the Council of Light consists of Emperor Yoshishito, Lydia Grey Rose, Diego the Duel Master, it was gonna be King Artorias, but it's Lady of the Lake, Merle Ambrose, I don't think Gamma is part of it, but what's the guy? Inyanga White Stripes, um,
Yeah.
and I
And you go
think
to Duel Master.
I said that already. I think there's like one more, but I'm not sure.
Or whatever. Council of Light, basically.
Yeah, Council of Light, and like Council of Light comes to help you. That would be really cool. Subject of Malistaire. I don't really think we'll be seeing any more of
No, no.
him. Yeah, because like his reappearance in Azteca, it would kind
It's
of
too
ruin
much.
the
Yeah,
ruin the moment, you know. It would ruin the moment of
it's
just
too much.
fighting
It's
her.
too much.
You know, it'd be really sad. Like they have this epic thing going on, and it's like super cool, and it's like yeah, and you're fighting Morganth like the last battle, and you die. You're just like no, I failed my mission.
Dude, what if, no, but Polaris is coming. They said, even the Frost, like, I've been following worlds like Polaris. I'm like, confirmed.
Yeah, confirmed as a world, not like as a Wizard 101 world though. It's
Dude,
confirmed as
it
a.
was said, Matt, it was said in Wizard 101. It's definitely for Wizard 101.
It's not for Wizard 101 though. It's for Pirate 101. You want me
Are you
to explain?
crazy?
No, do you want me to explain why?
No. I
Okay.
already know why.
Why?
The trader in Zafaria, it was a side quest. He's like, actually, no, it was a main quest. She tells you that she was in Polaris. I actually heard the dialogue. I remember it.
Yeah, I know, but I know he was in Polaris. That doesn't mean
In
that.
Wizard, in Zafaria.
I know, but dude, the main like okay, let me explain this to Galen because he's wrong. Okay, so in Pirate 101, there's this thing called Newgate Prison, where no wait, not Newgate Prison. It's some sort of like giant. It's not Newgate because that's in Marleybone, but it's some sort of giant thing in Skull Island. It's like the most well guarded prison in the entire spiral, and I can't remember what it's called, but you have to break this guy out named Napoleon, and he's a penguin, and like it's like a pun on Napoleon, and he's from Polaris, and he plays a huge part in the storyline. And just like I mean, he originates from Polaris, and there's like this giant war of Polaris, and they talk about it so much, and they have like puppet shows on it, and they're just like, yeah, the giant war of Polaris when Napoleon upped the navy, and they literally destroyed every world, Skull Island, Marleybone, and like Celestia, just like all these worlds.
Wait,
Croc
Celestia's a pirate?
No, Celestia's not in Pyro yet, and I don't think it will be. But they reference to almost every world. Confirmed worlds in Pirate: Grizzleheim, Crocotopia, Polaris. The three confirmed worlds.
I
But
think it's gonna be a wizard too, though.
it might be in Wizard. It might
Yeah.
not. I don't know.
You know what's awesome? In Aquila, do you meet the guy who's in Tartarus?
That scared me for a second. Your thing like buzzed.
That was the headphone.
What'd you say about Tartarus?
You know the guy's like, Hail pirate. Oh, I thought you were someone else.
Well, yeah, yeah. No,
Meet him?
because there's an Aquila on Pyro 101.
Wait, they did meet him?
Oh, I guess he just hung up. Um, anyway, we kind of got sidetracked. Um, uh, so, level cap. Let's talk about level cap here.
100.
I think, well, most likely 100. I don't think they're punny enough to do 101. Duh. Um,
That'd be
uh,
awesome.
that would be kind of funny. But I think it will be 100, and it'll be called like I can't really judge on what it might be called. Well, like Ultimate or something like that.
God.
Yeah, Galen. That's the title.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you're a Galen wizard. Galen
Yeah,
Wiz.
or they could just replace God with Galen.
Yeah, it'll probably be 100. Just that's a pretty short subject. Um. Okay. After and beyond Chrysalis. New enemy. I was thinking over this for a while, and when you think, I mean, they've had a guy, they've had a girl, and when I think of new enemy, I'm kind of think of like I almost think of Dworgen, but someone like him, like some old decrepit guy, or like Ambrose secretly has a brother or something, and he's the new enemy, and like Ambrose is telling you not to go after him, but then like the teachers are like, no, he must be stopped, and something like that, like someone who's originating from some sort of like super plot twist type bad guy, you know what I mean? Um, Maybe instead of being, I think Merle Ambrose's brother would be like a really cool, um, like a really cool storyline. That would probably be my favorite because I have like different ideas for what it could be, and I kind of choose one out of all of them I have. Like one of my other ideas was like Cyrus Drake goes evil and joins Malistaire, and it's like you have to fight both of them or something like that. I mean, it's not very good, but I really like the whole idea of Merle Ambrose as an evil brother. Um, um, or what's another option? Oh, there could be a group of enemies, like in Pirate 101. There's a group. It's like this elite squad of clockwork pirates, and they're like the most advanced because like they're clockwork. They're like the clockwork golem people. They don't look like clockwork golems in this game. They're like masked. They have like these masquerade masks, and they're really creepy. They have these like white masquerade masks. Oh, hello, Wolf Ice. Um, and I don't know. It just seems like there could be like a group of like elite wizards, or like it could almost be like the Lost Pages, where there's a group of wizards, and there's like a group of rogue wizards, and each one of them is a different school, and maybe they got expelled like a really long time ago from Ravenwood, and everybody kind of just forgot about them. And they were like a big deal back then, but then everyone kind of forgot about it, and now they've risen again and something like that. It's just King style logic. What just like in store, like what do they have planned? They'll probably come out with new worlds we never even heard of. Hopefully in one game, most likely they'll come out with it, but hopefully in one game they will come out with Darkmoor because I really want to see Darkmoor. It sounds really cool. It's almost like a Halloween themed world with like zombies, spiders, ghouls, just stuff like that. Everything on Triton Avenue just like flooded in from Darkmoor. Everything from the Dark Cave, Haunted Cave, and Triton Avenue just flooded in from Darkmoor. Um, I don't know, like there's Morgan's family there or something. There'll probably be some connection to something or other. But I don't know. I really want to see it. Reference to Avernus in oh, they're having a little conversation over there. Reference to Avernus. Ooh, they finished Dragonspire. Good for them. Reference to Avernus, and you've probably never heard of Avernus unless you've played Pyre 101 and you actually pay attention. Avernus is Dragonspire. Only it's like the part of Dragonspire where there is no land. It's just sky with rocks and lightning and like hot steaming clouds and just like deadliness, like bone dragons in the sky and just crazy stuff like that. And it was really cool to fly into because Avernus was just there was nowhere to land. It was just like this little area you fly around in, and they don't really pay much attention to it. It's just a way to travel in one part of the game. But there's the bone dragons in the sky, and they drop really good loot. Um, and so yeah, that was pretty cool. Um, oh, hold on. New side world maybe. There'll probably be a new side world. They probably won't like go from like the final battle to like onto something new all of a sudden. I mean, right now they have four side worlds. Um they have let me think. What do they have right now? They have I'm trying to remember. Oh, there's Grizzleheim, there's Wisteria, there's Wintertusk, and then there's Aquila. And those are pretty much the four side worlds right now. They don't have any side worlds in Pyro 101, but they probably will eventually. Lots and lots and lots and lots of side quests, though. One thing that I really want to get off my chest is an Aquila world update. You know what? Let's actually go there right now, just so I can show you. Because there are certain areas in Aquila, where, there are... Ooh, I'm actually in my Aquilon house right now. It's kind of hard to explain, but you probably have noticed it. There are certain places where it looks like you should enter there. It's just like you kind of get the feeling like you can go in there, but you can't. And it just seems like there's something there, but there isn't. So probably eventually they will make an update for it, and yeah, hopefully maybe there'll be like areas and stuff like that, like you get to like explore some sort of temple or something like that. Um, what else? I'm kind of out of things to talk about. I haven't even gotten Aquila yet. Um, maybe new Part 2 mounts. That's always a factor. Maybe Khrysalis pack. I mean, they kind of have a pack theme for every world except for Khrysalis. I mean, not really the old worlds, but, let me take a look real fast. They have Celestia, they have Crocotopia, they have Azteca, they have Dragonspire, there's another Azteca, there's another Dragonspire. They have Horde of the Hydra, which I think is Avalon, another Avalon, Mushu, and then like another Mushu, and it just the only world I don't think they have a pack for is Wizard City or Marleybone. Or Zafaria, come to think of it. Like the packs that they don't have the worlds that they don't have packs for, Wizard City, Marleybone, and Zafaria. If they eventually do release those, because they released a Crocotopia pack very late in the game. It was like I can't remember. I think it was right before Part 2. I mean Part 1. They released it. It was I don't know. There was sort of there was no big hype about it in the beginning, but then after people started exploring it, they found like the really high block wand. It was like 100. I think it was like 100 blocks, something like that. Really, another game for level 90 characters. Now you're probably thinking, well, what is the first one? What is the first best? If you kind of just spam the Shaman's Lore pack, there is one called the Teeth of the Lords of Night, and it is a ice wand, and it gives 150 critical block, which is amazing for a wand. That thing right there is a beast. I want to go inside. I want to meet it. So I'm really hoping that right here we get to go inside here. I'm not really sure what it is. I'm thinking maybe like this is like the Garden of Eden or something like that. And then there's like, I don't know what this has to do with the Garden of Eden or whatever, but maybe some sort of like heavenly garden, because it had like the apple tree on it. And if that was a mount, oh my god, would I buy it? Yes, I would. Or like a miniature version of it. I don't even know what it is, but it looks awesome. It's like two-headed, like dragon monster, and it just looks amazing. And I really want to go in there. Oh, Hunter Nightside, Hunter Nightshield. Hello there. Maybe you're allowed to go in here. I don't know, something in there. Maybe like another vendor or like some sort of pet vendor. See right here. I think people have noticed this by now. It's a deep, dark cave, and you can't go inside. What the heck is going on? I mean, seriously, we should be able to go inside. So that's probably something coming with an Aqualand update. I mean, there kind of has to be an update because they can't just leave us hanging with all these weird, crooks and crannies and crevices of all these crazy places. Wow, that was a lot of C's. And then there's that place right there. There's the boat. I mean, I assume all of you have gone exploring and have gone on the boat. If you go up by Poseidon's Atlantia trellis or whatever, you can go on the boat and just be like, oh yeah, I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Please nobody sing the song in the comments. Galen, if you do, I'm unfriending you. That is the worst song ever written. But there's the boat, and then there's something inside the boat, and you can't go inside, and maybe it's some sort of, like, boss fight. I was thinking about doing some research on just, like, Greek gods, because there's, like, Hades, Poseidon, Zeus. I mean, they're all Greek gods. So I was thinking about doing research on, like, other gods and stuff like that. I haven't really, but, and then there's this cave right here. Oh my gosh, I want to go inside. Oh my gosh, it's really excited about this, though. So yeah, I mean, recap. New wands, hopefully new wands for Ice, Myth, and Death. Maybe Shadow wands or anything like that. New pets, maybe. The final battle, probably really amazing. And, yeah. New shadow spells or a light school, which, please, Khrysalis, please, I'm begging for a light school. It would just make everything perfect. What will happen to Morganth? She'll die. Ambrose. I might come evil. Council of Light. Probably help you in the final battle, like, help you defeat Morganth. Malistaire. Probably nothing with him. Level cap, probably 100. I don't think they'll do 101 because that's just kind of silly. New armor, maybe new crown shop defensive armor, new areas. Well, yeah, of course, new areas. Just like what they're gonna be like. Let me think. New enemy or like a group of enemies. If you go back to earlier in the video, you hear me talking about an evil brother of Ambrose, which would be really cool. What do they have planned for like just anything? What do they have planned? Maybe a new side world. Maybe like Darkmoor, Polaris, something they haven't released yet. Maybe Cool Ranch. I mean, I don't really think they'll release that, or like Monquista. They might release Monquista because they had Monquistans in Azteca, so there's always the chance of releasing Monquista. But they'll probably never release Cool Ranch because that was just a Pirate 101 world. I mean, I really liked Cool Ranch. I thought it was really cool. But oh, and there's Galen on his Tiger of Tigerness. Aqualand world update. Please update the world. Please, bless. Plus, updated the world. Plus. So, like and subscribe. Was he listening to me? What? What do you want? That's what I was saying. I did. Bye. Yeah. Conspiracy. Hopefully there will be a Aqualand World update. Please, I'm super excited for that. So yeah, like and subscribe if I talked about anything or any ideas, that you were interested in. Just maybe, I mean anything I talked about. check out me. Really? Wow. Um, what else? Well, like Ambrose's evil brother. But anyway, like and subscribe if you liked it, and I'll see you next time in Wizard 101.